welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we bring a new Galaxy phone to our actual inventory here. We're going to compare it to a actual Galaxy Note 10. And of course, if you guys remember, it has a pen in here. So we're going to compare what's the difference. The only thing that's big difference on it is the camera, of course, and also the CPU, the Snapdragon that's built in here. So we're going to take a look at it and we're going to put the specs in there and what you can do if it's even worth it. And of course, they have three different units, the 128, the 200, and then the 500. So the higher you go, of course, the more expensive it gets. And right now we're going to keep it as cheap as possible. So I end up getting 128. 12 gigs of memory. We're going to take a look at it and see how well it works with your multitasking and other stuff. And even connecting it and using it as a computer could be an option for all of you guys instead of just a computer in your hand. So let's take a look at it and see how well it works. All right, we're going to put my phone on the side here. If you guys, this is my old Note 10. It has a pen, if you can see that. Love this phone. It's one of my favorite phones so far. I skipped the next 20 and I ended up getting the 21 because battery's dying now on me. It's becoming a little slow in certain functions here and there. So it's time to move on and put it to rest and move on to the next unit. So we're gonna do the Ultra, the 5G Ultra, the Samsung S5G. And of course, 5G is for it's the new connectivity that they have out there. It's not new, it's old, and my theory is not going to be available for 10 years right now. You know, a lot of these companies are not pushing the technology out there right away. It's going to take some time. So for right now, let's get it ready and let's start with the 5G. Let's take a look at the difference between the Samsung phone. On this one, this is the Ultra Galaxy, all right? On the regular Galaxy S21, not the Ultra, it's a little different. So the only difference on this one compared to the regular S, it's the weight and actually the capacity of the camera, the actual great camera that comes with it. Now, the same camera that's in the front is the same camera in the back. Now, this is a great option that they have in here. If you can see, it has multiple cameras in here, sensors and stuff like that. But the only bad thing about it, if you can see sideways, it's a little bulkier and it sticks out. It sticks out a lot. We're not talking about just a little bit. It's sticking out a lot. And this is something that a lot of people don't like. A lot of things that they excluded from here. There's no pen in here. If you can see, there is no space for any kind of pen at all. Great speakers on the top, on the bottom, and of course the mics on the top. And then you got the regular buttons. You got the same 3 buttons that you have. They actually removed all the buttons on one side. Now you only have them on this side, on the right hand side, which it makes a lot of sense now these days. The cameras mostly are if you put them on a little tripod, they're basically, you click on the hammer all the time. So the buttons on the last one were 3 buttons and they were on the left hand side. Now they're all on the right hand side and they're the same buttons. Now different sizes. It's about the Note's a little larger, if you can see that. The Note's a little tiny larger. But so far right now, the camera in this one sticks just a little bit more. It's not a little bit more. Actually, it sticks more on this one than this one. If you can see the cameras and the sensors, they're about the same. But of course, this is a high quality, more capturing video and a lot more features on it, of course. Other than that, there's not that much difference. All right, one thing I didn't like about the Samsung is that it doesn't have a memory card slot. They took that off completely. You have to buy with the built-in right now, and this is 128, but you could go higher than that. That sucks that they took that away. You know, it was a great option. You could expand more memory, more stuff, but they want to make more money, and that's one thing I didn't like about that. Another thing is that this camera is bulky, but it has the same camera in the front and the back, but you got more features in the back, of course, for longer distance, better quality of pictures. You know, it's just everything scanning, room scanning, and everything's in the back. So this is a basic camera, but it has the same pixelation as the front one. So that's not a bad idea, and it's a great option. But the memory card was big for me. It's like it hit me really hard. I was like, hey, I got some pictures I want to transfer over. No, you can't, sir. Not on this one. So that's another thing I didn't like about this phone. So we're gonna continue on and see what else we can find on this phone. So let's go ahead and crank it up. This is a great feature that you can use for streaming. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and test this feature out. So this is the director feature, and this is new on the phone. There you guys can see this. I'm gonna zoom in and change different directions. This is actually showing you a little bit of my mess here. This one zooms in, and then we have the extremely zoom in. So
This is a great feature. This is an awesome feature for the phone. So you can switch around and at the same time record yourself with the same visualization of the camera. Same camera as the back and the front, so not bad.